Welcome back. February is Career and Technical Education Month, and Dom is at the East Valley Institute of Technology checking out some of their programs this morning. Good morning, Dom.
Hey Celeste, good morning. This is such a cool class for those interested in this physical therapy industry to get into. We have some of the guys here just demonstrating, pumping a little iron this morning. But you know, a lot of us, or at least know someone who may have to do physical therapy, or even ourselves a few times. I've had to personally. It's such an important career field, and those people who help us, it's such an important job that they're doing. I'm joined with Dr. Mike, who's an instructor here. And Dr. Mike, tell me a little bit about the benefit of this class for these students.
Well, the benefit of most of the programs here at EVIT is that as juniors and seniors in high school, there's a place for them to come and get trained. And if they think they are interested in a career, they can find out before they graduate from high school and then go on and spend thousands and thousands of dollars, maybe on a bachelor's degree that they're not going to end up using. So by the end of all the programs here at EVIT, most of the students have either found their passion or they found that maybe it isn't what they thought it was going to be, and so they can then pivot and save themselves a lot of time and energy.
Absolutely, and they're really getting up close and personal take on what this will look like, just the type of equipment and things. What does a typical day for them look like?
Well, we usually start on the other side of the room in the classroom, and we go through the anatomy. So this last couple weeks, we've done all the musculoskeletal anatomy of the shoulder and of the elbow, and then we talk about the injuries. And these guys are about to go out on a clinical rotation for 9 weeks, where they will be in a physical therapy office as part of the team helping injured people. So we try and teach them all of the different types of injuries and the modalities that the doctors might be using to help those people get through and recover from those injuries.
Yeah, which is so important. I always say there's no best experience you can get when they just kind of throw you into the mix of it. You can watch from the pros, really get your hands dirty with that. Now, these programs, just talk about the length of them. How long are they typically?
Sure. So this program is the second year, and it's an entire school year. So we started in July, and they'll graduate in May, and they spend half their day at their home school, and then they come to EVIT for half their day. So it's 400 hours of training in the career just for this program for the school year.
Wow, 400 hours. All right, Dr. Mike, thanks. I'm going to move over here to these lovely ladies who have been part of this, students in this class. They're going to hook me up to some of this gear. Ladies, talk a little bit about what this is. What am I getting done?
You're going to get done MES, which is electric stimulation to help move the muscles.
Okay. And now, Ashley, you said you're a senior here, so you'll be graduating soon, right?
Yes.
What's your experience been like?
It's been pretty amazing. I've loved it here. Got to meet lots of new friends and everything.
Yeah. And moving to the future, what would you like to pursue?
Physical therapy.
Physical therapy. All right. Okay, so
I'm going to start turning it up. Let me know when you feel anything.
Okay. Am I going to regret this? And what does this do? Like when you're out doing this on patients, what is this for?
Well, there are a lot of different types of electric stimulation. So the one we're doing right now would be used for swelling. So it contracts the muscles a little bit to tap into the skeletal muscle pump.
All right, I feel it a little bit. Okay. Is there a certain speed and then you just keep going up in the speed? Oh, I'm starting to feel things.
So now we just want to see a little visible contraction.
Okay.
So
I can feel it. Oh, it kind of feels like, too, like your arm is going numb a little bit. And it's warm. Oh, whoa, I feel that. Oh, my gosh. It feels like a bunch of needles going through your arm, I guess, but like in the best way, if you can say that. And then so this type of procedure, how long, like when patients come in, is this something that they would get routinely, or what does it look like?
It depends on what kind of physical therapy you're getting, what kind of electric stimulation, because for things like Russian stem, which is when you're strengthening the muscle, you do reps instead of for how long you're doing it. But for this one, you would set it for like 20 minutes or so and just keep it going.
Okay, very cool. Ladies, thanks. I can definitely feel it working, guys. Pins and needles, things are moving. I wish we could get a little twitch or anything, but I don't know. Oh, she's going to put it up.
Stronger?
Okay, yeah, put it up a little bit.
Oh, you're going to go, put it to 11.
And you get to show off your new manicure. Isn't that going to nice?
I know. Oh, guys, you see my, I can't.
No, go any higher. Oh, she's all cramping up.
Turn it down.
This is wild. Oh my gosh.
This is Dom, our one-armed
we'll put
reporter.
It down now.
Yeah, there's a slight incident at EVIT several years ago. No, good job, Dom. Good job, kids at EVIT.
Oh, what a great program for them, though, to learn about sports med and, how to help athletes. Great. Thank you, Dom.
February is Career and Technical Education Month. We know technical education is very important,
Very.
right? For all this technology we have out there. And Dom's at the East Valley Institute of Technology.
Hey, Dom, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. So before I gave you some physical therapy, now I'm giving you some welding. I'm sorry if I'm screaming, it's a little bit loud in here, but understandably, these students hard at work. One of those students is Katie. Katie, I've been told, with welding, I don't look at it, but we're not welding right now. Tell me a little bit about what you're doing today.
So I'll be MIG welding, which is gas metal arc welding. So you have what's called a gun, and then the nozzle, and this shoots out air, so it's 75% carbon, 25% argon, and so that shields the metal so there's no holes in it when you're welding, and then the wire is actually what creates the weld.
I love it. Pretty cool. Can you give us a demo at all? Can you show us what that looks like? And you guys, this sign over here too, it says look but don't touch. That's gonna be me, looking, not touching. And while Katie's getting ready to do that, I'm gonna talk with Woody now, an instructor. I said, Woody, you have such a perfect name for being in this field. These students, they are literally getting the hands-on approach to what they may be working on in their adulthood.
Yes, we do all hands-on welding. We do 90% of our time is in the shop here. We do 10% of our time in the classroom, so they get the basics on it, but welding is 100% on hand. There's no other welding test other than welding when you go to do a test. There's no written test for it. We are preparing our students. When they walk out of our class, they are actually certified, nationally certified welders to be able to go to work for any company.
Wow, that's amazing. So right now, what Katie's doing, walk us through, what is that?
This is called MIG welding, or gas metal arc welding. That's one of the most popular processes for manufacturing. People do that for, in any industry, from pipe welding to structural steel welding. That is used in all of that type of welding.
All right, so this is the welding sector. Woody, let's walk out here together. What are we looking at? A lot going on out here.
Yeah, this is an area where we do all of our metal prep and cutting. So the students are getting everything ready out here so they can get in there to weld it all. We make them get all their materials ready so they know how to cut and operate. We don't just give them pre-finished materials here.
Yeah. And when these students are first starting off, this can look a little intimidating and things. As far as precautions and things you tell the students, what does that look like?
Yeah, we go through, when we first start up, we go through at least 2 to 3 days of safety training. They have to pass the safety test before they're allowed on our floor at all. And then our shop is set up to run, between our different ones, we can run 245 students per class. And we are full. So we are giving our students opportunities here at EVIT to be able to go out and get jobs immediately out of class.
Yeah, and being full too, that's showing the demand for students wanting to get into this. Now, as far as any other enrollment coming up, anything we should know about?
We are always full, so deadline's coming up. Class starts in July. So we haven't even have adult programs at night for adults too to come in and learn. So we're running all types of programs here for it. All of our instructors are also from industry. So we have people from aerospace, structural welding, anything you can think of. We have instructors that cover that.
I love that. People who've done it for a living, and these students really learning from the pros. So much fun here. Really impressive work they're doing, getting ready for a future in this welding. What do you think? Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I don't see welders being replaced by AI.
No way. Absolutely not. Look at these guys hard at work.